Hello, one and all. This is Ashwat0425, and we are live here right now. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a premiere, so we are live with the new Plush collection haul of 2022. Yes, we've upgraded this Plush collection a lot, and yeah, here we are. So this is gonna be a long one, so hope you all can stick around for the ride. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the main man himself, the main character, the guy who makes up this channel, Crispy Oshawott. He is probably the main plush of the whole channel. He carries the squad and shows why this channel, it's basically the channel's identity at this point. But with that being said, now with him out of the way, let us move on to the Mario section of things. Alright, starting out the Mario section, we'll start with the good guys, just like the original plush collection. We have Mario, the Mario in the videos today. Little buddy Mario, of course. Yeah, here he is. And here is the duplicate Mario. He's pretty beat up. He was in the last plush collection. He is from the Super Mario Wii line. I don't know, I remember getting him, and I guess he was from Super Mario Wii line, so yeah. Here's the duplicate Mario. Of course, you can't have one brother without the other. Here is Luigi. Yes, we got an upgraded version of Luigi, which you will be seeing in Season 2 of the Crispy Adventures. This is the little buddy Luigi, so yeah, here he is. And now, the retired Luigi. This one, I don't know where he was manufactured. So if anyone knows, please tell me in the comments, because I would like to know. Yeah, he's now retired from the Crispy Adventures. He was the Season 1 used one in the Crispy Adventures, and now he will no longer be used since we, of course, got an upgraded Luigi. So yeah. Next up, we finally have got Princess Peach. So, that being said, we got one of the three princes. We still don't have the other two, but yeah, we got one of them, so there. Also from the Little Buddy collection, so yeah. Now, moving on to the next character. Next up, the Yoshis. We got just the same old Yoshi. No upgraded version, unfortunately, but yeah, it's just Yoshi. I don't know where this Yoshi was made either, so if anyone knows, please tell me. Next up, we got Black Yoshi. Yeah, same old Black Yoshi. Pretty cool. I don't know if they're from Little Buddy or the All-Star collection, but yeah, they're cool. So there, Black Yoshi. And now next character. Now with the Toads, we have this Toad. Yeah, just normal Toad. Not like an upgraded Toad, but you know, he's still a cool Toad, and it works. So yeah. Next up, we got Blue Toad. I'm pretty sure this is All-Star Collection, but it is definitely Little Buddy, so yeah, that's the Little Buddy Blue Toad, and it's a pretty dang cool plush. So yeah, moving on to people I don't consider Mario, but I do at the same time, so let's get to them. Now, with what I was saying in the last clip, we have Donkey Kong. I don't know if I consider them Mario, but like they are in Mario games, so I'm just going to consider them here. And these are like the last two heroes I actually consider, because Donkey Kong, I mean, he could be a hero, he could be a villain, who knows. But yeah, we got Donkey Kong here, also from Little Buddy. Yeah, he's pretty cool plush, and yeah. And last up for the heroes, we have Diddy Kong. Yep, also from Little Buddy. I'm glad I got this plush way back in, like, I think it was 2021 Christmas. Yeah, so it's been that long since the last plush collection. So yeah, here he is, Diddy Kong. Yeah, he's pretty cool. And now we can move on to the Mario villain, so let's get to that. Now for the bad guys, starting with the main man himself, Bowser. Yes, probably made by Little Buddy, if I had to take a guess, because most of these are made by Little Buddy. Yeah, he's just a very well-made plush. Next up is Bowser Jr. Yeah, he is definitely made by Little Buddy because of the tag. But yeah, the bib can lift up. I don't feel like doing it though. Not really a point. Yeah, the shell's pretty cool, and yeah, Bowser Jr. Now for the Koopalings, we have Larry Koopa. I'm pretty sure he's Little Buddy. Yeah, he's a cool plush. He's Larry. My favorite Koopaling at that. Next up is Lemmy Koopa. Pretty cool plush all in all. Yeah, another Little Buddy made one, so yeah. Next Koopaling, Iggy Koopa. Also made by Little Buddy. He's cool. He's a cool Koopaling. He's the brains of the squad. So yeah. Next up we got Morton Koopa Jr. Also made by Little Buddy, of course. Naturally all of these are gonna be, so I should have stopped saying that at this point. But yeah. He's cool. Next up, Wendy O Koopa. Yeah, probably my least favorite Koopaling, but still pretty good made plush. I don't really have much else to say, but yeah, cool plush. Here we have Roy Koopa, another well-made Little Buddy plush. And yeah, he is a cool Koopa. And finally, to make up the whole band, we have Ludwig von Koopa, of course. Very, very cool. With his Beethoven-ass haircut. And of course, I have Boom Boom, if you watch the Crispy Adventures. Yeah, he's a cool plush made by Little Buddy. And yeah, he's a cool guy. I love Boom Boom. He's a underrated character, even though his bosses are the easiest. Now this has been a moment, but if you've been watching my channel, you already know I have them. We finally got Wario. Yes, Wario. Made by Little Buddy. He is a cool guy. Like Wario, like I'm looking forward to seeing him more because he has potential to be a great character used on this channel. So yeah, there's Wario. Of course, you can't have Wario without Waluigi. Yes, made by Little Buddy as well. Waluigi is a lanky boy, and I absolutely love the plush. No homo up to Waluigi or anything, but you know, he's a cool guy. Like Waluigi, he's another guy I can see having a ton of potential. I can't wait to see him in more videos. Of course, we'll see what he gets used in. Now let's get through these minions quick, because we got a lot more plushes to go through. Up first, we got a normal Goomba. Has stuff on him. You can open his mouth, and it's Little Buddy. So yeah. And of course, I have another one. This is a keychain Goomba, and it's from the World of Nintendo line. So yeah, I probably should cut off this tag because it's just takes away from the plush. I have Koopa Troopa, but I do not know where this one's from. So if you do know, tell me in the comments. This Koopa is very cool though. It's like, yeah, it's cool. Next up, we got the Big Man Dry Bones, which this is a fake plush, but from what I've heard, this is a good fake plush. So I'm happy about that. He's cool. It's Dry Bones. And since he's big, you might as well just call him Big Bones. Cool guy. Of course, now we got Little Buddy Boo. Yes, Boo, probably my favorite Mario minion. Even if he can get annoying in the games, I love Boo. Boo's a cool villain. Minion for Bowser. But of course, I have to have another one. Of course, I have the World of Nintendo Boo. On this one, I have the tag cut. Like, I don't know why I don't have it on the Goomba, but you know, here's World of Nintendo Boo keychain. Yeah. And now I have this Bob-omb World of Nintendo. It also makes sound. Yep. I probably did that last time, but yeah, it makes sound. Cool. Next up, we have a Little Buddy Chain Chomp. Yes, the chain broke. Chain, whatever, it broke. That's a bummer, but you know, still Chain Chomp, just without the chain. Next up, we got Mecha Koopa. Yeah, from Little Buddy. This is a great plush. I love Mecha Koopa as a minion. He's cool. Or she, I don't know. It's a robot. It's not really anything. Yeah, Mecha Koopa. And finishing off the Mario category, we have Wiggler. Yes, the final villain, minion, whatever you want to call him. He's long and such a cool plush. Let's go. I have. Now, with that being said, let's move on to the next section. Yes. Now moving on to The Legend of Zelda, which improved a little bit. Just a little. Yeah, here we go. We have Link, now going to be known as Toon Link, since if there ever is a Smash series, that's when he'll be returning, because this one has been retired in the Crispy Adventures. Yeah, crazy, I know. But yep, this is Toon Link now, so here he is. Toon Zelda now, since they're also going to be retired in the Crispy Adventures. Yeah, we got their clothes back, yeah, and everything's good. So yeah. And here's the new Link, Breath of the Wild Link, who will be debuting in Season 2 of the Crispy Adventures, so stay tuned for that. Here he is, Breath of the Wild Link. Yep, made by Little Buddy, and he is cool. Next up, the new Zelda, Breath of the Wild Zelda. Another great plush from Little Buddy, and yeah, this is a phenomenal one. So yeah, 2 great plushes in a row. Now to cap the Legend of Zelda section off. And finally, the man that will end it off, Tingle, who is gonna be remaining the same, because of course this is the only good Tingle plush I know of. Little Buddy Tingle. Next up, we got a couple of Nintendo franchises you all should know very well. First up, we'll do Kirby, which we only have one new addition to this one, but it's not Kirby, of course, because Kirby was in the last one. Of course, made by Little Buddy. It's a very well made plush, and yeah, it's Kirby. What else can I say? Now for the new addition is the main man himself, King Dedede. Yes, he is a very cool plush, and he's made by Little Buddy. He's got the cool cape and everything. He's decked out. And Meta Knight will definitely be in the next collection. That's all I have to say on that note. Next up, Fire Emblem, which we have 2 new members to add to the collection. And here's one, Marth from Little Buddy. Marth, what a cool plush. I just got him this Christmas, and yeah, he's cool. So yeah, let's get to the remaining 2. The other new plush from Fire Emblem, Roy, also made by Little Buddy. He is cool. I don't know what else to say about most of these plushes. Yeah, what a cool collection this is. And I'm sharing it with you guys to see what this brings for the future of this channel with all these plushes. Yeah, here's Roy. And topping off Fire Emblem, we have Ike. Yeah, Ike, very cool. Obviously, you know him from the Crispy Adventures. He's just dope. Probably the best Fire Emblem. Don't tell Martha or Roy that. No. And yeah, that's Ike. Now let's get through Star Fox and Animal Crossing real quick. As this Fox McCloud, the only Star Fox character I have. Falco is rare for some reason, and I need to get him. And Fox thing, whatever. But yeah, Fox McCloud from the World of Nintendo line. Cool. And the only Animal Crossing character I have is Timmy or Tommy Nook. I couldn't tell you. It's just, they're pretty much literally the same, just, yeah. So this could be Timmy or Tommy, but you know, yeah, they're usually just the shopkeeper in the Crispy Adventures, so yeah. Also from the World of Nintendo line, if you did not know that. Now moving on to Sonic and other categories in the sorts, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, we have finally got a Sonic section now, finally. With Sonic, this is his first plush collection since we got him back in 2021 Christmas. As you know, he was in the Crispy Adventures, and he is made by GE. So yeah, Sonic. Next up, we have Tails. Yes, just got him this Christmas, and he is dope. Yeah, Tails, probably the brains behind Sonic and the gang. With his 2 tails, he can do his flying stuff, and yeah, what a cool plush. Also made by GE, if I'm not mistaken. Another one I just got this Christmas, Knuckles. Yes, he's another cool man. As he's just cool. He's Knuckles. Look at him. Also made by GE, if I'm not mistaken. He is a force to be reckoned with. And we'll see what becomes of Knuckles soon. Next up, we got Silver the Hedgehog. As you know, he was in the Crispy Adventures, if you did not know that already. But yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a cool plush. Also made by GE. I'm not even sure. I think he's made by GE too. But yeah, Silver. the second to last Sonic plush in this collection at the moment, Shadow the Hedgehog. He is dope. Like, just dope. He's a cool Sonic character. He might be my favorite Sonic character. Depends though. He's just that cool. Just look at him. Yeah, also made by GE. Yeah, this is Shadow. And finally, topping off all the Sonic characters, we have Blaze the Cat. I just got them this Christmas, and wow, I do not regret it. They are a cool plush. Just very well made by GE, and yeah, Blaze the Cat. Now, moving on, we got Mega Man, the GE Mega Man to be exact. Yeah, he's very cool. Yeah, he's Mega Man, so pew pew. Next up, we got Pac-Man. I don't know where he's from, but yeah, Pac-Man, he's cool. Waka Waka, yep. Here's Pac-Man, very soft. When I got him, he smelled like Kleenex, and like, he just smelled very clean. I don't know if he still smells like that. Anyways, yeah, Pac-Man. Finally, for this part, we have Banjo and Kazooie. Yes, people knew I had him from the Fan Gamer. Banjo Kazooie from Fan Gamer. Yeah, Banjo Kazooie, they're great. They're amazing. Yeah, that's Banjo Kazooie. Alright, now moving on to Pokemon, which definitely got improved. With the Kanto region, we got Pikachu. I don't know where this one made. It probably just from like an arcade machine. But yeah, Pikachu. Here is Tomy Squirtle. Takara Tomy. But yeah, Tomy Squirtle. But yeah, Squirtle's cool. So there's Squirtle. And also there's just like fake Chinese knockoff Squirtle that, bleh, yeah, it's not good. And still, we still have this Chinese knockoff Bulbasaur, but I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it's still not that great. Next up, we got a Chinese knockoff Charmander. We just need a good Charmander. Okay, but yeah, that's just Charmander. Hopefully we can get better ones of these in the future, but you know, yeah. Anyways, we have the small Snorlax again, with the rip in the head, but there's a big surprise coming very, very soon, so stay tuned for that, of course. It's not going to be too long, so yeah, here's just Snorlax. Apparently was real, it's full Pokemon Center. Probably very old though, so yeah, the Snorlax. Now, from the Jack Specific, we have Jack Specific Meowth. As you can see from the tag, Meowth. It's about damn time we got a Meowth, because Meowth is like the main Pokemon from Team Rocket, and here he is, Meowth. That's right. Now we got a Psyduck. I'm pretty sure this is Jack Specific Psyduck, but I maybe the tag got cut off. I don't know, but yes, just Psyduck. Yeah, Psyduck. Psy. Next up, we got Diglett from Pocket Monsters. It's just a Pokemon plush. It's a very good Pokemon plush. Yeah, Diglett. Like, he's just very cool. Look at him. And from the Sitting Cuties Pokemon line, here's Sitting Cuties Muck. Probably the only good Muck you're gonna get. Even if Sitting Cuties makes smaller plush, this Sitting Cuties plush is good in my books. Grime. Now getting to the really interesting, cool plushes of Kanto, we have Pokemon Center Venusaur. Now he is a lot smaller than expected, to be honest, but he is still cool, and I respect him for it, because he's Venusaur. Next up is not Pokemon Center, but Wicked Cool Toys Blastoise. I mean, I would have gotten the Pokemon Center one, but like, I had a Target gift card, and Wicked Cool Toys Blastoise was there, and yeah, Wicked Cool Blastoise. He's not terrible. He's cool. Like, the guns, they don't move or anything, but, you know, you can make them move if you really want to. But yeah, that's Blastoise. Next up is the main man himself, Pokemon Center Charizard. Yes, he's a lot smaller than expected too, but, you know, when you got a Charizard, he's just cool like that. So yeah, Charizard, got the tail and all that, yeah, Charizard. Next up from the Pokemon Center, we got Gyarados. Oh, he is very long, and he is bendable. As you can see, I bent him, and I can bend him again. Gyarados, he's cool. With his wide open mouth. Next up from Wicked Cool Toys, we have Dragonite. Ooh. Yep, probably know about him already since he was in an IEP episode. He fell on someone. Yes, that's how cool Dragonite is. But yeah, he's decent sized. Yeah, Dragonite's cool, so we like him. With the third to last one, we have the man from Pokemon Center himself, Mewtwo, the main legendary that we've been waiting for. Mewtwo has arrived. Yeah, very well made plush. There's the Pokemon Center tag. Yeah, very cool. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for, Snorlax fans. Wicked Cool Toys, 24-inch Snorlax. He is a big boy. And that's all I really have to say. Like, he is huge. And he's just big. And it's much needed upgrade from the old Snorlax. No offense to that Snorlax, but Snorlax is supposed to look like this. Now let's get to the final Kanto Pokemon, which is Humongo. And now from the Wicked Cool Toys line, we have 24-inch Gengar. Ooh, he's another big man. And yeah, that's a very well made plush all around. You get the spikes in the back, and yeah, what a ghost man Gengar is. Alright, let's move on to Gen 2. Now, Johto definitely got a bigger upgrade, a little bit of an upgrade. Here we have, of course, Cyndaquil from the last collection. No upgrade on Cyndaquil, though. But Cyndaquil is still cool. So, here's Cyndaquil. Then we have Teddiursa, yep, from Jack Pacific. Teddiursa, still in the collection, and is still rocking it, because he is a cool bear. Next up, we got Celebi, and now we'll get to the new plushes. This is Jack Pacific Celebi, and Celebi is just a good Pokemon. Yeah, Celebi. Alright, now up for the new Johto Pokemon, we have Typhlosion in its flames. The arms are bendable, that's about it, but this is Pokemon Center Typhlosion. What a majestic being. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Now, another phenomenally made plush from Pokemon Center, we have Feraligatr. Oh yes, the arms are bendable. Yep. He's just cool. Everything about this plush is cool. Got the spikes in the back. Yeah, what a phenomenal plush we have here with Feraligatr. Now, this plush is a great one to have in the collection. We have Takara Tomy, or just Tomy, Tyranitar. I think this is some exclusive of some sort. But yeah, he's cool. He's T-posing. You already know. It's the boy Tyranitar. And he is legendary. Now let's get to the final three Johto plushes, which are very cool. Starting out with one of the dogs, which unfortunately we're missing one of the dogs, which sucks. But, you know, these dogs, I don't even think these are official, but they are cool. Here's Suicune. I think they're made by some third-party Korean company, but these plush are cool. We got the Suicune, the hair, the majestic hair. Yeah, that's just Suicune. So yeah, sorry about the music in the background. That's blasting. That's Metallica for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the music in the background. But yeah, Suicune. Moving on to the next one. Now with another Korean dog. Yeah, okay, that sounded wrong, but I'm sorry for that. But you know, Raikou. Oh, he is dope. Like, just look at this guy. What a beautiful creature. And unfortunately, we do not have Entei, but that will have to come later, because we will get an Entei, as Raikou is dope. And now, finishing off the Johto part of this collection of Pokemon, we have Lugia. The neck is bendable. And this is probably Pokemon Center. Yeah, it is. But, wow, what a plush. The arms can move down and up. And, yeah, Lugia is just a cool ass legendary. So yeah, that makes up a Johto. So now we'll go to Hoenn. Now Hoenn has definitely gotten bigger because, by a little bit, because last time we showed them we only had Mudkip from Tomy, which yeah, he's cool. But we only also had this Trico, which I think is fake, but you know, it's Trico, he's cool. Maybe we'll get a new one, but you know, I don't think he looks terrible, so yeah, this Trico. But now, we got some new plushes, so let's do this. Starting out this gen, for the new people, we have Sableye from the Pokemon Center. Woohoo! He is dope. I can't believe we have him, because I did not expect to get him this soon out of all the Pokemon that exist. But here he is, Sableye. Wow. This is a good plush, to be honest. I like this plush. And he is dope. Now for the big boys. We have Sceptile. Oh, great heaven. Thank God we got Sceptile. Because there was a good chance we couldn't get him because of something. But we got him. And here he is. He is so cool. Just majestic. What a creature Sceptile is. And there's still more bangers coming. So yep, Sceptile, here he is. The arms are bendable. That's about it. But yep, that's Sceptile, so this is awesome. Next up is the main man himself from Pokemon Center, Blaziken. Oh, his arms bend, the legs bend, and it just makes up for the plush. He is awesome, and I love Blaziken. Here's the back if you really want to see it. Yeah, Blaziken, what a cool plush. And now for the last starter of this gen, Swampert. Ooh, look at him. Look at how cool he is. The arms are bendable, as you can see on the other side. They can bend inwards too. Yeah, he's just a very cool plush all the way around. And there's the back side of him. Nothing much going on there, but it's Swampert. He's dope. Anyways, we have 3 plushes left, and they make up for the whole gen, if it is still pretty small. Starting out, we have Pokemon Center Groudon. Oh yeah, this Groudon is cool, and I mean just cool. Like, he's cool. I mean, there's decent things. Nothing really bendable. He's just Groudon. Just look at his face. Yeah, that's Groudon. Next up, we have Pokemon Center Kyogre. Wow, is that like a beanbag? Oh, or it's like something in there. But yeah, Kyogre. He's a cool ass legendary. Like, this whole gen with the main 3 legendaries, they're dope. And this is Kyogre. And just dope as hell. Now, let's get to the final Pokemon of Gen 3. And finally, for Gen 3, we have the man himself, Rayquaza. Oh, he is bendable, but more importantly, he is long. It's long everywhere. Let's just bend him again. Like, look at this bendable ass Pokemon. That is Rayquaza. That's how cool Rayquaza is. Now let's move on to Gen 4. Now time for Sinnoh, as we start out with the boy Turtwig from Tomy. Yeah, he was in the last collection, so we don't need to show him much. So, yep, there's Turtwig. We have Starly. Jack-specific Starly. It's one of those weird things where you put in a Pokeball, so that's cool. Just Starly, so yeah. From the new starter, we do not have Chimchar, but we have Jack-specific Piplup. Now, Piplup is a pretty cool starter, and yeah, that is cool. Just look at Piplup, like, squishy face. Next up, we have Jack-specific Bunary. Yep, pretty cool. Everything about this plush is cool. Well, I'm just gonna say that about every plush at this point, aren't I? I'm sorry if I get repetitive, but yeah. He's cool. I mean, she, whatever. I don't care. Next up, we got not one, but two Jack Pacific Toka Kisses. These plushes are cool. One is sturdier, of course, but yeah. You know what? Just shows how old I had them for. Yeah, Toga Kiss. Next up, we got Pokemon Center Krogunk. Yep, he is dope. Like, Krogunk, what a cool Pokemon. Like, I never thought of that until, like, actually getting the plush. Just look at him. Well, at least PokePark made him cool. But yeah, he is dope. And I like this guy. Krogunk. Next up, we got Jack Pacific Monferno. Ooh, yeah. We don't have Chimchar, but we have Monferno. And he is cool. Like, the tail, like, the fire looks off-putting, but, you know, still a cool plush. Next up, we have Jack Pacific Riolu. Sitting, but, you know, still cool. And, yeah, Riolu's just a cool baby Pokemon. Just look at him. Next up is a big fossil Pokemon. And that is Cranidos. No, yeah, Cranidos. Yeah, my bad. This is Cranidos, but who knows if this is real. But even if it isn't, he's still cool. Just look at his chrome dome head ass. He is cool. And I will fight anyone who says he's not. Alright. Now the bigger stuff will come in after this one. We have Jack Pacific Fion, who was in the last collection. It's just Fion, nothing too special. I mean, unless you're a big Fion fan, then maybe it is something special to you, but to me, it's just Fion. And that's cool. Next up, starting with the Sinnoh starters, we have the main man himself, Torterra. Yes, the tree is bendable, as you just saw. And he's a pretty well, just very good plush all around. Just, yeah, everything about him's cool. That's all I really have to say about him, Torterra. Next up, if you've seen the Crispy Adventures, you know him, Pokemon Center Infernape. Oh yeah, the tail is bendable, the arms are bendable, the flaming hair is not, but you know, like, he's still dope. The legs are even bendable. Like, this man is a dope-ass monkey. And that's Infernape for you. Wrapping up the starters here, we have the main man himself, Empoleon. The arms are bendable. That's about it, because he's a thick boy. He's a thick, thick boy. Here's the back side of him. His crown-like thing on the top here. And, yeah. Empoleon is cool. So yeah, that's Empoleon. Next up, we got the main man himself, Wicked Cool Toys, Lucario. Yep, just looking at this guy, he is cool. Lucario's always been a cool Pokemon, and just having him here is cool. He was in the Crispy Adventures, if you didn't know that. If you haven't even watched the Crispy Adventures, what are you doing? Go check it out. Good series. For what it is. But yeah, moving on. Next up is the legendary, starting off with the boy. I don't even know if you consider him legendary, mythical, whatever. I consider both just the same thing. I don't care. But here we have Darkrai from the Sitting Cuties line. He is dope, and for good reasons. He's Darkrai. So yeah, moving on. Next up is the space god, I believe, unless it's time, but you know, Palkia. What a guy. Pokemon Center Palkia. He is dope. And yeah, most of these legendaries coming up are dope. You probably can get a trend coming here, so get ready. Next up, we got the time god, I'm pretty sure, Dialga. Ooh, what a guy. What a guy. Personally, I think Dialga is better than Palkia, but that's just me. But both are still fantastic. Dialga here. Everything's looking great about him. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next up is Giratina. Oh yeah. He is cool. Just cool. He might be my favorite out of all the Sinnoh legendaries. Just look at him. He is a beast in the making. And he's from Pokemon Center. So yeah, this is Giratina. And finally, to wrap up Gen 4, we have Arceus. Or, yeah, whatever you want to call him. Arceus, Arceus is probably the right pronunciation, my bad. But yeah, the god of all gods is here. Well, maybe except for one, but he is god of Pokemon, and here he is. What a beautiful Pokemon from Pokemon Center, by the way. And yeah, that's Arceus. Now moving on to Unova. We showed Crispy way early on, but we still have 3 Oshawotts to show. Another Jack-specific Oshawott. A Tomy Oshawott. And a Jack-specific Pokeball Oshawott. Yeah, it like turns into Pokemon. I'm not doing it right now, but yeah, 3 Oshawotts. That's pretty insane. But including Crispy, it's 4. So 4 Oshawotts. That's a lot of Oshawotts. Anyways, let's continue on. Next up for starters, we have Snivy. Pretty cool. Jack-specific made. And then we have Tepig Jack-specific. But this is Pokeball Jack Tepig, so you know. I would like to get a better Jack-specific Tepig, but this one will do for now. Now for the middle evolutions, we have Jack-specific Duat. Ooh, probably the coolest one out of the 3. Then we have Jack-specific Pignite. Yep, he is a cool boy, and I don't care what anyone says. He is cool. And finally, we have Jack-specific Servine for the middle evolutions. Pretty cool plush. And yeah, that rounds out the middle evolutions. Let's move on to the rest of the gen. Next up from Unova, we have Pidove from Jack-specific. Pretty solid plush. Nothing much to say here, it's just Pidove. And Pidove is cool. If you didn't know already, Gen 5 is my favorite generation, so that's why there's so many. Next up, we have Deerling. I think this is Springtime Deerling. I could be wrong there, so correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Deerling from Jack-specific. Pretty good plush. Don't have much to say. It's Deerling. Next up, we have Jack-specific Munna. Yep, Munna. It's just a nice plush. Well, even though it aged a little bad because it's dirty, but you know, Munna. Next up, Jack-specific Askew. Pretty solid dragon Pokemon. I always like Askew. And Haxorus is a cool evolution too. Hopefully I can get one day. Yeah. Next up, we have Jack-specific Pansage. And yes, this could start a trend. Will it though? Let's find out. As Jack-specific Pansage is cool. And yes, it indeed started a trend. Jack-specific Pampor. He is a very interesting monkey. I do prefer Pansage out of the 3, to be honest. But Pampor is cool still. And yeah, here he is. Unfortunately, we do not have Jack-specific Pansear, but we have Pokemon Center Pansear. I mean, he's still cool. But Jack-specific would have been cooler, but you know, still cool. So here, Pokemon Center, Pansear. And that is the 3 fire elemental monkeys. Next up, Jack-specific Zorua. What a cool plush. Zorua is always been cool because of Zoroark, and yeah, here's Zorua. Next up, we got Jack-specific Drillbur. Now this guy is cool because for one, he's a mole, and these claws he has are amazing. Like, I love how cool he is. He just do cool things with him. And that's Jack-specific Drillbur. Just look at his eyes. Next up, we have Jack-specific Sandile, and I've wanted this guy for a while because Sandile is a cool Pokemon, but the Jack-specific one is so cool in my opinion. I absolutely love Jack-specific Sandile. Probably one of my favorite Jack-specifics they've made. Yes, you heard that right. What a cool croc. And now this one guy, before we start seeing all the cooler Pokemon, much bigger Pokemon of this gen. Here we have Scolipede. Now Scolipede is a lot smaller, and yeah, it's surprising. Because he's supposed to be a lot bigger, which I'm fine with this Scolpede. This is probably the best Scolpede you can get. But yeah, Scolpede. Now for the big boys, we got the man himself. Everyone loves him from the Crispy Adventures. Pokemon Center Samurott. The legs are bendable, as you can see. And he's just a cool Pokemon, in my opinion. Like, I love Samurott. He is a GOAT. Now continuing along, we have Pokemon Center Superior. The only thing bendable about Superior is the tail. If I can get that to bend. Yeah, bent there. And I can bend it back down with my knee. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, Superior. The very cool Plush. Next up for the starters and last one, we have Pokemon Center Emboar. His arms are bendable. Yeah, that's awesome. And he is just big. And I don't care what anyone says about him. He is dope. I love Emboar. He is cool. There's the backside. And yeah, that's Emboar. Now we have this cool guy, Crocodile. Oh, how much I like this plush. This plush is awesome. Like, it may not be official, but it is awesome. And I love Crocodile. So this was a must. Just look at this, man. Majestic. Just majestic. Now rounding out Unova, we have the one, the only, Cole Balian. What a cool guy. He is a bit wobbly on his feet because this was like back in the day, so he has no like bendable parts. He has nothing to help him stand up a lot, so he just falls over a lot. But he is still cool, like Cobalion. And I'm pretty sure this guy's pretty rare nowadays, so this was awesome to have. Now let's get to the final Unova Pokemon we got. Rounding out Unova, we have Zekrom. Ooh, what a guy. Zekrom is a beast. This was a Pokemon Center, Zekrom. And he is awesome. I just got him recently. And he is awesome. I absolutely love this plush. From everywhere. The tail, the wings, everything about it. Awesome. And that just about does it for Unova. Now, let's get to all the other gens because there's not much left. Alright, continuing off Gen 6, we have only got one over the span. I know, but it's at least a cool one. It's Greninja, of course. Wicked cool toys, Greninja. And we gotta steal off this guy. He was amazing find. And yeah, Greninja. It's pretty cool. Now for Gen 7, we got two. The main man, Decidueye. The arms are indeed bendable. He can give you a big hug if you really wanted to, but like that's a bit weird. What a cool archer plush of Decidueye, because he is an archer. And to wrap up Gen 7, we have the main man himself, Incineroar. He is built different, and that tail, it sure is bendable. Okay, that looked wrong, but you know, Incineroar, what a guy. You will never be able to beat him in WrestleMania. Now for Gen 8, we have the main man himself, Corviknight. Yep, Pokemon Center at that. And he is cool. Just Corviknight himself is cool, so like he's obviously gonna be cool. Just look at him. Wrapping up Gen 8, we have Obstagoon. Oh yeah. The legs are indeed bendable, so are the arms. Just makes him so cool. Especially with his punk rock scheme to him. Just a very cool Pokemon and a very well-made plush. And finally, Gen 9. Now you may be wondering, do I have one? Because Gen 9 just came out, and I do. Quaxley from Gen 9. So I have a Pokemon from every single gen in plush form. I did not think this day would come, but here we are. Quaxley is my personal favorite starter, if you didn't know, but Quaxley's cool. Well, personal favorite of Gen 9, not of all. Of course, Oshawott will always be my favorite, but yeah. Quaxley. There he is. And now we get to the biggest, probably most upgraded part of this haul of plushes. The anime ones. As we'll start off with the My Hero Academia one. Which first we'll start off with Izuku Midoriya, who of course we had in the last one. So here he is. Again. Nothing much. He is made by GE. Yeah. There he is. Of course we had to have gotten him. Bakugo is here. And he is a dope ass plush. Also made by GE. All these, every anime plush most likely is made by GE. Unless there's a rare exception of one of them not being. But here we go. Bakugo is obviously a staple to the MHA series and was needed in this plush collection. So here he is. Next up, we have Shoto Todoroki. Just look at him. He's cool. He got the red eye and everything, or the scar, whatever. The hair going for him. Yeah, that's Todoroki. Now we got the main man himself. All Might, because he is here, the #1 hero. There he is, in his glory. Next up, we have Tenya Ida. Yes, he is here, but unfortunately, the only student not here that I'm just gonna say now because they kind of correlate is Ochako. Because I would have already showed them by now, but we don't have Ochako, surprisingly. So we'll hopefully get them eventually, but yeah, Tenya Ida, here he is. Next up, Denki Kaminari. Oh yeah, he is dope. And Kaminari as a character is just cool, so here he is in all of his glory. Next up, the main man himself, Kirishima. Yep, he's got the scar, like the cut and stuff. He is awesome, like the sharp teeth and all that. Yep. Kirishima. Next up is the Dark Shadow Man himself, Tokoyami. Oh, how cool he is. What is an MHA collection without Tokoyami? I don't know, but here he is. Next up, this person was also in the last collection, Kyoka Jiro, which is actually surprising how she was in the collection, but some of these other characters weren't. But here she is again, Kyoka Jiro. Next up, we have the lady of herself. I don't even know. I think she's the class rep. I forget, to be honest. But yeah, it's Momo Yaoyorozu. Yep, here she is. I think actually Tenya Ida might be. I'm not sure, but yeah. Here she is. And she is a cool plush. Next up, we have Tsuyu Asui. Yes. I don't know how we get Tsuyu, but we don't have Ochako, but here she is. Yeah, she's cool. So yeah, here's Tsuyu. Next up, Blast for 1A students, we have Minoru Mineta. Yes, the man himself, the grape god. Here he is. I don't care what anyone says about him. He's cool. Here he is. Well, maybe not cool, but he's Mineta. Here he is. That's Mineta. For the last student we have Tamaki Yamajiki. I don't know how we have him, but we don't have Mirio or Nejire. But here he is, Tamaki. Next up is the teacher of the class, Shota Aizawa. Yes, here he is. Now this is, he has some dirty ass hair. I'll clean that off later. But yeah, Shota Aizawa for you. Now for the two villains I own. We have Tomura Shigaraki. Yes, in all of his glory. Look at him. So yeah, Shigaraki. And now for my personal favorite villain, the man himself, Twice. Oh my god, Twice. He has a squishy ass head, and I love it. It's Twice. Well, okay, that's not wrong. But okay, yeah, Twice. He's cool. I love him as a character, and he's awesome. So here he is. Continuing on with the animes, we have One Piece now. So let us start off with the main man himself, Monkey D. Luffy. Yes, he was in the last plush collection, but he's back. And yeah, not much to say about him, except he's from GE, of course, like all these anime plushes, except for some. But yeah, moving on. Well, now with that Luffy out of the way, let's show off Time Skip Luffy. Now this was a rare find, thanks to some people out there. But yeah, Time Skip Luffy, here in all of his glory. And he is stunning. Yeah, very stunning guy. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next character. Next up, we have the swordsman of the crew, Zoro. Back at it again for another plush collection. Swords kind of got messed up there, but it is what it is. Yeah, pretty cool plush nonetheless. And yeah, that's Zoro. Now with probably one of the craziest finds we have ever had on this channel, the navigator of the crew, Nami. I was even shocked when this came to the house because I didn't know it was coming. I'm a dumbass. But yeah, here's Nami. It's a well-made plush all around. And yeah, I'm glad it's a part of the collection. Now unfortunately, we still have yet to get a sniper called Usopp, which is, it just sucks. But we do have the cook of the crew, Sanji. You would already know that if you watched the last plush collection or Crispy Adventures. But yeah, here he is, the cook of the crew, Sanji, and he is a solid, great plush. And that's Revolution. So yeah, here's Sanji. Alright, now we got the doctor of the crew, Chopper. Now you would have known that we had Chopper if you watched the Crispy Adventure. So yeah, here's Chopper, the doctor of the crew. Next up, we have the archaeologist of the crew, Nico Robin. Yes, got this plush way back in 2021 Christmas. Crazy. It's been that long, but here she is. Next up, we got the shipwright of the crew, Frankie. Oh yeah, this plush is awesome. Everything around it. G did a great job on this one. He is super, if you know what I mean. Now we got the musician of the crew, Brook. Yes, in all of his glory in his Punk Hazard outfit, but that's besides the point. It's Brook, or Soul King, the GOAT. Here he is. Now we got the fishman of the crew, Jinbei. Yes, Fishman Karate in all of his glory. Yep, that's Jinbei for you. With only 4 remaining, it's only fitting we show off the one of the 4 emperors of the sea, Shanks. Yes, he has a missing arm, but you would have already known we had him. Well, actually, yeah, you would have already known we had him if you watched Crispy Adventures and stuff like that, because he was in it. Yeah, Shanks. Next up is a rare ass plush. It's crazy how he's here, but he's here. Here we have Portgas the Ace. Yes, what a legendary plush. It's great find by feller named PGB, but you know, he helped us out with this one, and here he is, Portgas the Ace. Next up, we have the last brother of Luffy. Oh, I spoil it and doesn't care. We got Sabo. Yes. Look at him. Look at him. Such a good plush. Look at him always glory with his top hat. Like, honestly, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, here's Sabo. And to round out the One Piece section of this haul, we have Boa Hancock. Yeah. Here she is. Yeah. Now she can go simp for Luffy. That's the One Piece part of this collection. Moving on. Alright, let's get this big behemoth out of the way. Here we start off the collection with this big ass Eren Yeager for Attack on Titan. Yeah. This was unexpected the first time I got it, but here he is. But of course, this will not be the one used in the videos because there's a better one. Alright, now here we go. Eren Yeager in all of his glory with the swords and everything. His ODM gear. This is the great thing about these Attack on Titan plushes. Is how cool it are. But they are probably fragile because these things can probably fall off. So, yeah. Eren Yeager for you. Next up, we have Mikasa Ackerman in all of her glory. Yep, again, the ODM gear and all this. It makes the plush all the more good. Just good, yeah. That's Mikasa, yeah. Next up, we got Levi Ackerman. Yep, here he is. Looking cool with his green hoodie. With the scout regiment, and yeah. What a cool guy. Next up, we have Armin Arlert. Here he is. With his ODM gear and everything. Cool plush. Very cool plush. Next up, we have Gene, or John, I don't know, Gene Kirstein. Oh, here he is. Cool guy. Next up, we have Sasha Brous. Here she is. Here's Potato Girl. And yeah, that's Sasha Brous. And finally, to wrap up Attack on Titan, we have Annie Leonard. Why does she have all that stuff on her face? I don't know. And there's hair. Whatever. That's Annie for you. Next up, we have Assassination Classroom, starting with the main man himself, Koro Sensei. Yep. Here he is. This is one of the anime plushes that is not GE. So yeah, here he is. In all of his glory. Next up, we have a newer version of Nagisa, where they're actually standing. Yes! It's the much better version of Nagisa. Here he is, but we also have the sitting version, which is the one that you've seen in the Crispy Adventures, who I guess now is technically retired, because I don't see a point though. So yeah, there's just two new Nagisa, so yeah, there you go. Next up, we have the guy, Karma Akabane. There he is. Look at him. Slick coat. Everything about him is cool. There's Karma. And finally, rounding out the Assassination Classroom characters, Karasuma. Yep, here he is. His fit and everything. Yeah, Karasuma. Here he is. Might as well throw Fairy Tail in here. Here we have Natsu Dragneel in all of his glory. Yep, amazing plush. Yeah, there's Natsu. Next up, we have Lucy Heartfilia. Yep, she's pretty cool. And there she is. Pretty good material on the boots, too. Next up, we have Gray Fullbuster. I mean, yes, he's broken in certain areas, but the plush is still a little rare. And here he is, Gray Fullbuster. Pretty cool. Then we have Urza Scarlet in all of her glory. Yep. Beautiful plush. Very good. Yeah, there's Urza. Yeah, now let's move on to the last Fairy Tail member. And making Fairy Tail what it is, we have Happy. Of course, can have him, but then the gang is just not complete. Here's Happy. So yeah, he's pretty cool, the tail and everything. Yeah, Happy. Now, continuing on with the animes, we have Tanjiro. But this Tanjiro has officially been retired. This is Bandai Tanjiro. You may know because of the Crispy Adventures, but since now, we got a new Tanjiro in GE Tanjiro Kamado in all his glory. Beautiful, beautiful plush. The same thing could be said for Bandai Nezuko, because Bandai Nezuko has officially been retired by GE Nezuko. Much better plush, in my opinion. It's very good. Very, very good. And to wrap up Demon Slayer, we have Inosuke Hashibira. Yep, there he is with his pig mask and everything. Very, very cool plush. Now let's turn the tables over to Naruto, as we have the main man, Naruto himself, Naruto Uzumaki. Yep, he is looking fresh. That's awesome. Another rare find, we have Sasuke Uchiha. And here he is. Wow, I can't believe we have this plush, but we do. Sasuke Uchiha, here he is. That's awesome. Next up, we have the main man, Kakashi, as he was a recent get. He is dope with his kunai and everything else. His kunai knife, yeah. Yeah, he has a big head, but hey, Kakashi. And to wrap up Naruto, we have one of the Akatsuki members, Itachi Uchiha. What a good plush and a great character overall, Itachi Uchiha. Now switching gears to Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, whatever you prefer. We have Gon Freaks, the new version. So good. It's such a good plush. Beautiful everywhere. But yeah, Gon Freaks. Here he is. Next up is my main man Leorio with the glasses and everything. This is an amazing plush. Everything about it is good. Like, what a good plush this is. It's awesome. Next up, we have Kurapika. Wow. These plushes are just so good. So much better than the older ones, and I'm happy they redid them. Like, so awesome, G. Thank you, G. These are amazing. Yeah, that's about it for Kurapika. And rounding out Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, we have Killua Zoldike. Wow. Another phenomenal plush by GE. So yeah, that wraps up these plushes. So yeah, moving on. Continuing on with anime, we have this big ass Soul Eater Evans. Now you may be wondering, why do we have a big Soul Eater Evans? Well, we thought this was a smaller version at first. It was a steal, to be honest. It was $8, something like that. But yeah, it turned into this, and it's a big one. So we have this Soul Eater Evans, but we also have normal Soul Eater Evans from Soul Eater. Pretty good plush, to be honest. It's a bit beat up, but you know, I'll take what I can get. So yeah, that's those two Soul Eater ones, and then we have one more from Soul Eater. Of course, we have the main man, Def the Kid. What a plush. There was a chance he would have not been in the best condition, but when we saw it, we purchased it, and we got lucky, I guess. This hair was like rolled up, and you couldn't see it, so it looked like it trimmed off, but here he is now in all of his glory, in beautiful condition. So yeah, that's Def the Kid. Now moving on from Soul Eater, we go to Death Note with Light Yagami and his apple. What a plush, what a plush. Light Yagami looking fresh with his shirt, his plain shirt and pants and shoes. The Death Note, of course, but yeah, Light Yagami looks cool. Next up from Death Note, we have L squatting like he does. And yeah, awesome plush. There's L. Finally, with Death Note, we have the main man himself, Ryuk. And yep, he's cool. He's got the Death Note too. And yeah, pretty good plush. You probably already knew we had him if you saw the Halloween special this year. Continuing on with this anime extravaganza, we have Goku from Dragon Ball. Yes, we have a Dragon Ball section. Here he is though, Goku himself, looking crisp as a plush. Great plush. Next up, we have Vegeta. What a cool man. His McDonald's hairline and everything. He is dope. Yep, that's all I have to say about Vegeta. Following Vegeta, we have Piccolo. He is looking fire. Even though he has a little bit of stains, we could probably wash it off though. But yeah, Piccolo's here. And he is awesome. I love him as a plush. Like, he's cool. Moving on to Jujutsu Kaisen, these are all new plushes that we recently got. We have Yuji Itadori himself. Let's go. Like, look at it. He has like the red. He has a cool uniform and everything. This is just well-made plushes by G. Like, G is on the ball right now. Let's go. Next up, we got Satoru Gojo, which there's cool details where the blindfold and you see his eyes. It's awesome. And his uniform's purpley and stuff. But you know, it's still cool. Yeah, G makes good plushes. Wrapping up Jujutsu Kaisen, we have Megumi Fushiguro. Yep. He's looking cool as ever. His smug look and everything. His uniform's nice, and yeah, that's Megumi. And now we move on to Shield Hero. Yes, we have 3 from Shield Hero. Starting off with Naofumi. You would know we have Naofumi if you saw Crispy Adventures already. So yeah, here he is. Here's Naofumi. All of his glory. The cape, everything about him is cool. Awesome. Next up, we have Raphtalia. Everything about her is awesome. Yeah, look at Raphtalia. She even has her tail. And yeah, well made plush by G. Finally, we have Philo. I don't know why, but I never thought the plush version of with just the feet sticking out would be weird, but it is. But it's probably accurate. But you know, here is Philo. Yep, everything about her is cool. She's, well, not cool, but like, yeah, cool plush. So yeah, moving on. Alright, and here we go with the last batch of anime characters. We start off with the One Punch Man himself, Saitama. Yes, the bald man in all of his glory. It's a great plush. I absolutely adore this plush because he is cool. Saitama. Of course, you can't have Saitama without Genos. Here he is. Genos, the main man himself, is goated. Here he is in all of his glory. Moving on. Next up from the anime that just ended. I'm so sad about this, but you know, gotta push forward. We got Shigeo Kageyama. What a legendary anime you have. I know. But yeah, Shigeo is goated, man, or Mob. So here he is. Finishing up Mob Psycho, we have to have gotten Reigen Arataka, because he is a Chad. Yep, here he is in all of his glory. His suit, business suit, and everything. Might want to get a bigger pants. Moving on to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or just Full Metal Alchemist. We have Edward Elric from like Square Enix. I think Square Enix actually made plushes, and here it is. But yeah, this is awesome. This, even if it's like the hand peels a lot, this plus thought of me, even as a chain. So yeah, Edward Elric. And to wrap up Full Metal Alchemist, we have Roy Mustang in all of his glory with the coat and everything. He is very cool. So yeah, moving on. Next up, this is surprising, but I have Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I also have another Jotaro because apparently this Christmas I accidentally sent in 2 Jotaros, and here we go. 2 Jotaros. So, yeah, if you're a fan of Jotaro, there you go, Jotaro. With the second to last anime here, we have Senku Ishigami from Dr. Stone. Yeah, he's a bit chubby, to be honest. But yeah, Senku, here he is. Cool plush. Wrapping up Dr. Stone, we have Chrome. Also a bit chubby, but you know, still good plushes. And Chrome, yeah, here he is. Good plush. And finally, wrapping up anime, here we go, is Spike Spiegel. Also a little chubby. But this is the only Cowboy Bebop plush I actually have, so yeah. But here he is, Spike Spiegel, in all of his glory. Yeah, that wraps up anime, so let's go look at the updated collection. Alright, now we're going to start speed running here with the FNAFs. We have Keychain Freddy, Keychain Bonnie, Keychain Chica that broke, Keychain Foxy that also broke, Keychain Golden Freddy, Time for the Funkos. We have Funko Freddy, Funko Bonnie, Funko Chica, Funko Foxy, Funko Cupcake, Funko Funtime Foxy, Funko Marionette, Funko Trap, Funko Nightmare Freddy, Funko Nightmare Bonnie with rip, unfortunately, Funko Nightmare Foxy, Funko Nightmare Cupcake, Neon Freddy, and to wrap things up with FNAF, Jacko Bonnie. Continuing on with Peanuts, we have Charlie Brown. Yeah, shut up. Oh. Yep, Charlie Brown. Linus Van Pelt. Franklin. Sally Brown. Peppermint Patty. Spike. Pigpen. Woodstock. Marcy. Lucy Van Pelt. Schroeder. And finally, to wrap up Peanuts, we have Snoopy, aka the Bloody Red Baron. Moving on to Minecraft, we have Scottish Minecraft, aka Siggy Industries, ASF Drone, Captain Sparkles, Exploding TNT, Baby Pig, Squid, Creeper, Ocelot, and finally Baby Mushroom Cow. Alright, finally, the final category before miscellaneous. Just a bunch of random things. Which is technically miscellaneous, but whatever. We have First Order Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, Grogu, or if you're uncultured, Baby Yoda, BB-8, this Chewbacca thing, Arnold, Gerald, Helga, Redbirds, Yellowbird, Blackbird, and finally, Bluebird. And now, we're full on miscellaneous. Happy Feet Penguin, Six Flag Penguin, another Six Flag Penguin, normal Penguin from TY, Penguin from TY, New York Giants thing, Mets bear or dog, whatever, aka co-owner, Sparky the Dragon, Islander Moose, You're Not Supposed to Be Here dog, aka Mets dog, You're Not Supposed to Be Here bear, aka Mets bear, Mr. Met, and Davey, aka just Mets player, Blubberman Man, aka Webkin's seal, Webkin's dog, Dalmatian Webkins, Webkin's Koala, aka Judge Koala, yeah, Webkin's dog, Webkin's Beagle, Webkin's dog, Webkin's dog, aka Hot Dog, Webkin's Frog, aka Cream, Webkin's Dog, aka German Shepherd, Webkin's Pony, Webkin's Cat, Webkin's Dog, aka Chocolate, Webkin's Dog, aka Husky, oop, and Webkin's Dog, aka Blue. Well, here goes the final stretch. Let's go. Donald Duck, Ernie, Fish from a Book, roly-poly-oly dog. Brandon the bear. Homer Simpson. Squidward. Bulldog. Another bulldog. Pumpkin from Grandma's. Ghost from Grandma's. Chimpanzee. Pumpkin SpongeBob. Theodore. Neopet. Baby Chocolate. Mickey Mouse and Monkey Jojo. Pigeon from the books. Blue Bear. Piggy from those books. Simon. Blue Bear. Gerald from those books. Art class thing I made. Godzilla. Hulk. Bulldog with messed up legs. Dino. Supposed to be a hockey penguin. Club penguin. Echo, the owl. SpongeBob. Woody Woodpecker. Gilgrunt. Trigger Happy. Panda from Thai. Tittles. The turtle. Kung Pao, aka Big Penguin. Durburger. Scooby-Doo. Football Penguin. Sensei Penguin. King Casselhoff. Chef Pee-Pee. And Blanky. We are done! The plush collection of 2022 has been finished. And this is every plush I own. So now it's the time where I say my last few words before I hit this video off. Well, if you want me to get a certain plush, please let me know in the comments, because I will make sure to try and get it. If I don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, know that. So you can request plushes if you want. I'll try to get to some of them. I won't probably get to all of them, but we'll see. Depends. And yeah, I guess if you like this video, you better get ready for 2023, because we got a lot of series on the way. And this is the full plush collection, so you could basically request to see if any of these characters soon in a video. Like, you got the power. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna be signing off now. This has been fun, but 2022 has ended with a banger plush collection. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'm out. See you in 2023. Peace. I lied, we're not done yet. Tomcat and Jerry Mouse. Now we're done. Happy New Year to you all, and peace. See you in 2023.